Howdy guys, and welcome to Captain Nerf Major Reviews. I'm so glad you can join me here today. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing a 2018 product, which I hope you know that I'll be reviewing the Nerf Modulus Ghost Ops ChronoBarrel. This ChronoBarrel is, as I said, part of the Ghost Ops series, which is a sub-series to the Modulus with all the attachments. This is just the barrel. The set comes with just the barrel and 6 Modulus Ghost Ops darts. Or actually, I think they're just Modulus darts. Sorry about that. But yeah, as you can see, the whole thing is clear, which is what the Ghost Ops series is. It's like the Evader, if you haven't seen that, 2018 blaster. It's an all clear strife-like blaster, semi-automatic. But this is a very interesting barrel, because you think just buying a barrel for 15 bucks is kind of a lot. But this does have some pretty neat features. Including with the features is not only a chronograph, which I'll get into later, but also dart counting. What you can do is, there's 2 arrows actually. One that points up, one that points up. Or one that points up and one that points down. So you can go all the way up and it'll count how many darts go through the barrel. So you can know how much darts you shoot. So if you have a 12 dart magazine, you'll know when you have 12 darts. Or if you put it in between the power off sign and the up triangle, like in the middle, it's kind of a weird spot, but it will count down for how much you have in your magazine, which you can set, which is really cool. And then it'll flash at you and you'll know when you don't have darts, so you don't just have to shoot and hope you have darts. That's really neat. I don't know if I would use counting up or counting down. I think counting down would be more practical, but at the same time, knowing how much you shoot and stuff in a war could be pretty cool, and not have to reset it with the up button. So you guys should let me know in the comment section which one you guys would like more. Then the other thing about this thing is the ChronoBarrel, as I said, or the chronograph, sorry. A chronograph measures the speed of something. So a lot of nerfers have used chronographs in the past to see how hard their blaster is shooting, which show like a dart shoots this many feet per second or meters per second. However whatever country and whatever system you use, you could look at it that way. But now, instead of having to buy 200 or however much chronographs are, you can get one in a $15 barrel that actually works, which is pretty dope. So it actually has sensors and it sees how fast the dart is going while it's in the barrel. The average and the standard for Nerf N-Strike Elite blasters, or just the normal Nerf, the standard is about 60 to 70 feet per second, FPS, which is pretty dope because most blasters kind of actually hit that. A little spoiler when you look at this. So yeah, if you're rather creating a YouTube channel or you just want to know, see if your blasters are shooting up to par, this is a great tool. I really like how this performs. It's a really small barrel, but it works actually really good. Since it's so small, I was hoping the darts wouldn't hit it and slow down the trajectory of the dart. And so far, there's been no misfires with this barrel. So that's really great. To get this thing to work, you need 2 AA batteries right here. You just take off this top part and it goes on. Also, this has a tactical rail, so if this is on the front of your blaster, where it attaches right here, you can attach to any guns that have a barrel extension point. Then you can also put like a hand grip up here, or a laser or something like that. So that's really neat. I really like when Nerf products have tactical rails available for you to use. Alright guys, now let's get to the firing test. For this firing test, I'm going to be using 3 of the new 2018 Nerf guns. I'll be using the Nerf N-Strike Infinus, or N-Strike Elite Infinus, the Nerf Zombie Strike Scavenger, and the Nerf N-Strike Elite Delta Trooper. I also have the Nerf Rival Hades, which you guys should check out that review after this video, but since this rival will not accept this barrel. But without further ado, let's get into the firing test. Alright guys, here's for the firing test. We're actually going to start with the Nerf N-Strike Elite Delta Trooper. It's the most simple of the blasters, of these 3 blasters. We'll be saving Infinus for last, and of course Scavenger for second. And by the way, the attachments are off the Delta Trooper, is just in its pistol form. But yeah, so let's get going. happens with, here's the extender, slide it on, it clicks on, there we go. See, that's what it looks like on the blaster. And let's get started. As you can see right there, that was 1 dart, so it's counting up, and that was 64.1 FPS, which is the standard. That fits the standard, which is great. $67.7, so that's a little harder, and that's like the actual standard. That's getting a lot closer to it. It's always mid-60s or 70 for the standard. It's not an exact number, but that's really good. So I'm going at an angle so you guys can see. 66. 67.3. As you can see, actually let's do one more, making it solid 6 like a normal Nerf magazine. As you can see, most of the darts did hit this standard. Actually, all of them did. The lowest was actually a 64 or 61. I forgot which one it was actually. Sorry guys. But as you can see, it hits the standard and it's good. So if you want a blaster that still performs well, Delta Trooper, I do highly recommend it actually. It's a good standard blaster. If you want to see the review, that's also on this channel. There's reviews for all of these blasters. And now we have it here for the scavenger. I'm actually going to go to the other side for this one. Alright, ready guys? So let's take this first shot. 61.8, okay, a little low. $62.6. 63.7. This next one's 64. I'm gonna laugh since it's going up. 62. 64.9. And 59.9. Barely didn't hit 60. So pretty much 60. So overall, this blaster still technically was getting up to, or at least close to, the standard for Nerf and Strike Elite. But it was shooting not as hard as the Delta Trooper and some of the other blasters I've tested the ChronoBarrel with. So with that being said, I do like the scavenger, but it does shoot not as hard as the others. Alright guys, now we'll be using the Nerf and Strike Elite Infamous. Hopefully you guys can see that, but this gun is fully automatic, so we'll do some semi-automatic, and then we'll try to attempt to see if we can see what it's like in fully automatic. Alright, so they were all low 60s or 50s, so barely not reaching par. But guys, don't let that fool you. This blaster is pretty dang sweet. But let's try some full auto, see if we can see it. Alright, if you can see, it has a solid 50 when it is in full automatic. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys liked seeing the ChronoBarrel and also these 2018 blasters. If you want to see reviews, to know more about any of these new blasters, you can find them all around the screen. And if you want to subscribe, click down here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. We have a lot more content coming out and some interesting stuff. I hope you guys, and I think you guys will like. But of course, as always, have a nice day, guys.